All right, companions, you know if I'm making videos, we know what time it is, right? Because as much as I say I'm going to make videos for other projects, the only thing that actually puts my ass into gear so that I do it is Wheel of Time. I love Wheel of Time, guys. If you haven't watched my other videos and drawn that yet, I just really love Wheel of Time. Um, I'm actually, I think I've said this in the past to you guys. I'm not actually the kind of person who would typically watch this. I would normally skip um, the pre-production stuff. I also don't like. I don't like to watch the behind-the-scenes stuff. I don't like to watch anything that, in my mind, spoils my immersion in the story. Um, which is hard with something like Wheel of Time because I already know, I know the story like word for word, basically, all million words of it. Um, so you know, sorry, I pulled this video up and paused it really fast and like didn't look at it, and then I made sure my sound levels and stuff were correct and that my camera was recording, and I only just now realized what I'm looking at. You might not believe that I managed to pull this up into this window, but I have all this set up on my computer, so the second screen is the little box here and all that, and and I did not take this picture in, and now I'm seeing it, and it confirms a big belief that a lot of people had, that we're basically skipping a book, which I think is a great idea. I think it's a great idea. It's not that I don't love parts of that book that were, and I'm sure that the important stuff, the main beats from that book, I would assume they're going to end up in this season in one way or another. And, we've already got a little bit of bleed over from that book into the last season too. So, this is all, as we've said, it's all getting juggled around to a certain extent. But oh boy, did I get excited when I just realized that we're looking. Oh man, I don't want to say it out loud because yeah, but yeah. So I'm. It hasn't started yet, and I'm excited, guys. It hasn't started yet, and I'm excited. We're at 0.00. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this though, and we'll just see. It's a minute 18. Let's do it.
The world is changing.
Interesting look, Rand.
Who knows how deep.
Oh, Elaine's putting the crown on. I'm gonna have to go back and pause and look at that and see if it's the daughter heir's crown.
In every future where I lived, Rand dies. And the only way he lives is if I don't.
I can't. Sorry, guys. Oh my god.
You cannot afford to.
That's so fast. Oh, so many. That was so many. So many images so fast. Okay. Obviously, I'm about to watch it again. But right off the top of my head, music's great. It's just great. It's great. I said it the first season. I wasn't sure how I felt about the music. It was a little bit different, and now it's really grown on me. I'm going to watch it again, and I'm going to try and speak more this time. It's just the problem is I'm trying to, I want to shout out things, but I also don't want to shout out things that people who haven't read the books, won't want me to shout out. So I'm doing a lot of self-editing.
The world is changing.
I really like the feel of this.
Who knows how deep the Shadow's roots have taken hold here? I have seen 1,000 futures.
She's doing the Doctor Strange. That back-to-back shot of Rand and Land looks great.
Rand dies.
Kind of bold they're going right at the Moraine needs to die storyline.
As if I don't.
That earth crafting looked dope. Was that more of the Forsaken?
Fail again.
Is that Moraine crawling away from the Forsaken? Who? Hang on. Oh! Okay, okay. Is that the first? I'm trying to pause on this image. That's all the Forsaken, isn't it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Okay. And that's, it looks like the ways. That's how they showed the ways. So it looks like we've got a bleeding Moraine crawling away from Lanfear in the lead of all the other Forsaken. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a much better. Ooh. So we've got, I'm going to say that's Robin on the far right. And then you have, the next one is Moghedien, because we saw her last season. And then third, I don't know her. Do I want to guess? We got a blonde over here on the left, so if they went with book type, that would be Graendal. But again, they could have changed that, and that wouldn't really bother me. But just saying, if I'm looking at a still. So the question is, what male Forsaken have they removed entirely? Robin's got to be in it, right? Great. That was great. That was great. I'm glad I got some requests to do this, because again, I wasn't really planning to do this. So thank you to those of you who remembered my channel does exist, even though I post very rarely. I think that's a great teaser. Some really interesting images. I mean, everything still looks gorgeous. This show has always looked gorgeous. I think it looks great. I'm super excited. I can't wait. Glad we've got a release date now. I'm super excited to get back into it with you guys. I've really missed you guys. The community around this show is so awesome because it's so beautifully positive. And let's just hope that now that we're 3 seasons deep, we will have finally shaken the whiners. Like, watch something else, guys. If you don't like this, please don't come to my page and complain about it. Like, I'm not going to be very nice to you. And it's not because you don't have a right to dislike this. It's just because, like, I'm obviously creating a community here for people who are enjoying this product, who are enjoying the Wheel of Time with me, who want to talk to me about what's happening in the show. If you just want to engage with this community about how pissed off you are that it's not as good as the books, I don't think anybody thought this was going to be as good as the books. I don't think anybody could make a show out of this that was as good as the books without years and years. And again, I cannot recommend these books higher. If you like reading, if you like fantasy, if you're enjoying this TV story, you should read the books, because the books are so much better than this. And I'm enjoying this. You can go back, watch my videos. This show has made me laugh. It's made me cry. But, you know, so have the books. The books are so good. And so I get it. I get that people want the show to be as good as the books, but I just think you're crazy if you ever thought that was going to happen because of the limits of television. Yeah, guys, I'm just excited. So far as my channel goes, any of you, if you're still here at this point in the video, thank you. If you're somebody who requested a video from me at some point in time about Wheel of Time, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that, and I never got around to it, I'm sorry. You know, life, I've got a full-time job, all that. So you get busy and this stuff falls on the back burner. I'm not trying to make a career. I'm just here to have fun with you guys. So, you know, sorry. But I am still interested in doing that stuff. So if you have watched all this, if you're still listening to me right now, make a request. I will try. I will try. I really am. And like I said, this is the only thing I feel like making content about. So now that we're getting back into it, I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Let's get this going. All right. Till next time, companions. I'll see you guys in March.